What's going on, friends? James Dewin here, Alpha Raiders. I apologize. We are having some unusual technical difficulties. I'm sure it's user error. Absolutely user error. Let me start that. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you can hear that. Is that oh man. I The computer wanted to update, and it's been wanting to update for like months. And this is like the personal computer that I use just for the streaming and just for some of my Alpha Red stuff. And it always asks me if I want to update, and I say no, I don't want you to track me and do all the weird stuff. So I accidentally hit yes, and then I didn't remember all the passwords. So I had to shut it down, and it's been a mess. It's been a mess. Let's say hi to everyone in the stream. Brother Fong back in first. Let me do a couple other things because I know that I'm running late, and so I popped on, and I haven't even turned on all the things. Let's turn on this thing, share this screen. Not that I'm ready to share the screen yet, but I'm just gonna pretend to share the screen. Oh, I didn't mean to share that yet. Not yet, but it has to be ready. To all R1. Ooh, yeah. Are we doing quotes here, Brother Benny? Like our darkest hour. Yes. Brother, you've got the touch. Yeah. You got the power. Yeah. You know I've been watching it because I'll let you in on what I'm up to here this coming Tuesday at 8 p.m. So hopefully I can convince you guys to download an app and follow me one other place. Brother Benny says, I've got better things to do tonight than die. Who says that? Is that Cup? Is that Cup or is that Hot Rod? That sounds like a Hot Rod. One shall stand and one shall fall. Can I get all the, that was Optimus Prime. Why throw away your life so recklessly? Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. This was the joy I was having this week as I was trying to prepare for the thing that I'm going to talk about here. That's a question you should be asking yourself, Megatron. While we grow out, any bomb. I had my kids whenever they were super duper young. I had them trained to say that. And it was the cutest thing. And I also had them be able to say Autobots roll out or something like that. Yeah. What was it? Transform and roll out, something like that. It was cute as a button because they could say it on cue. And I'd say Autobots, and they'd say roll out. It was the year 2005. That's right. That's how it starts out. I'm like, that's not exactly. Such heroic nonsense. James better get here soon, or Fong and I were just going to quote the whole movie. So much fun though, for sure. From memory, I don't know if that's impressive or sad. Hey, that sounds. I can hear it in my brain too as soon as I see it. What's going on, Michael? Blame the Bermudans. Bermudans? Is that a thing? The Transformers the movie is definitely my most rewatched movie for sure. Every time it came on, I would watch. It was crazy good. It was crazy good. So I don't know if you guys knew that it was the 40th anniversary of Transformers the movie. I did not know, nor was I excited to hear that it was 40 years ago. But where is my copy? I had a copy, but anyway, what's going on this week? What came out this week was a reprint of the Transformers, the movie comic book. I don't know if you guys saw it. If you saw the thumbnail, you would have seen the cover. But what they did was they. Let's get this out of here. Put this over here. My local comic shop. Oops. No, that's okay. My local comic shop ordered like a bazillion of these Transformers, the movie reprint sketch covers, and they asked me to be a part of their live stream on the app Whatnot. So if you don't know what Whatnot is, it's an app. It's like QVC for the live stream. You have your own channel. I created my own channel. If you guys wouldn't mind going over to Whatnot, download that app and follow Alpha Red Comic, obviously, James Q artist. And I won't be connected over there quite yet, but my local comic shop, it's called Funky Town Comics and Vinyl, is their Whatnot handle. And I will be joining them this Tuesday at 8 p.m. And I will be doing live draws of these, and they will be selling them. So I won't be selling any of these here tonight. But so I have started already some of these. So I'll give you a preview of what will be sold on the Funky Town Comics and Vinyl. So these are just sketches that I started. And what I wanted to do was really take scenes from the movie that that I liked, and I'm gonna try to get to all of them, get to finish a sketch on all 10 of these covers. I'll have to rewatch this Devastator. This is supposed to be Devastator. This is supposed to be Grimlock when he comes flying down and kicks him in the chest. Does it kick him in the chest or the back? I didn't watch it. It was after I drew this. It took me so long to draw this because I couldn't trust my memory. I was like, did he get him in the back or the front? This was before all that. So those are the couple that I have kind of lined up. And what I want to do tonight is I want to finish up these last, 5 of them, and into like this stage of it, because I'm going to also ink them, and then I'm also going to color them. So I want to do as little on that stream as possible, if I can. If you guys have a specific scene from the movie that you think would be cool and that would sell well, let's draw that. I'm looking at the movie and just kind of fast forwarding through so that I can get some scenes. And I'm not drawing directly from the scene. That's the one that you saw right there where I'm drawing Ravage and Soundwave. So this is how I'm kind of going through. And I was thinking about all the cool characters that I wanted to draw. And this is one of the scenes that I definitely wanted to kind of slow down. This is where the Autobots come. Oh, we got Devastator. So this is how I've been kind of preparing myself for the thing. So kind of watching it through, and he gets him in the, no, he gets, see, I forgot. Did you guys know that I misremembered? That's why I couldn't remember, because he doesn't kick him in the chest or the back. He gets side kicked by Devastator. I did not know, and I also bought a blank variant. Nice. So thankfully, I didn't have to buy them. They wanted me to be a part of this event. They're doing a blind bag for the mask. They're doing like an all-nighter for that, and to set that up, they've invited me and a couple of the other artists to come, sit down, draw, and they'll sell these blank covers while we wait for the Skybound mask blind bags to be available at midnight. So from like 8 to as long as I can go, I'll be hanging out with them doing that. So Oops. Brother Funk says 40th anniversary, and Hasbro is celebrating with the apology tour for killing off Optimus Prime for the first time and scaring a bunch of kids. Really? They're actually coming out and saying that? That's weird. That's weird. Anyway. All right. So I guess I gotta come back to this this Devastator one. Where's the Devastator one? And I'm gonna have to fix this. I'm gonna have to redo this scene where he's maybe kicking. Grimlock's coming down and he's gonna be kicking. And I don't really know what Devastator looks like. I don't think I've ever drawn Devastator. I don't know. You guys are fans of drawing Transformers. I know a lot of people who don't care for drawing them at all because of all the perspective that you have to think through when you're doing it. So I forgot he kicks him. He kicks him with the left leg, which is the cement truck guy. So this is supposed to be Grimlock up here with his little baby dinosaur arms. This is the shoulder here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll try to keep it interesting because I'm not going to do the inks unless I have time. And so where's the foot? Where's his big old foot? We gotta keep that foot looking good so that you know the scene that we're doing. Let me see. Fong says, do a scene that was storyboarded but didn't make it into the movie, like Devastator breaking into Autobot City only to face Ultra Magnus, Red Alert, Sideswipe, and Trax. That's a little more than I am bargaining for. That's a lot of commitment. Too much commitment for the time that I have allotted. Because I am kind of oh, that's right. I was gonna give you guys a preview of Alpha Red number 9. So let me see if I can prepare that as I do. I'm gonna slide this over here so it's not taking up the picture here. All right. Let's see if it appears over here. Ba ba da ba. You guys know. Where's my keyboard? All right. So you guys know. Page 1, page 2, page 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, page 9, page 10, loving it, page 11, and that was it. And here is bum, ba, da, bum, bum, ba, da, bum. For the first time, I don't know if I showed you guys that I am getting them colored as we go along here. So this is page 1. Come on, are you gonna work? Will you work? Work with me here. Page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6, page 7, page 8. Nope, just page 8. It's colored through page 8, so I hope you guys are as jazzed as I am about that preview. So maybe we don't want him kicking quite yet because we want to see Devastator, right? We want to see Devastator in all his goodness. So let's do that's his thigh right there. It's his leg. So maybe we'll do him kind of looking up, getting ready to strike. Let's make his head even smaller. So this is what I have been learning about drawing transformers. You just draw them like a human, and then you think about the perspectives and stuff later. So we're going to do the head, small like counterway. Let's see if you guys said anything. Mike says, or possibly a fair amount of transformers from both sides busted up and smoldering with the GoBot standing victorious. Yeah, I don't know if so I'll tell you in a little bit how they kind of sold me and why I'm looking forward to it. Mike says, and the GoBot should be Scooter. Is Scooter a GoBot, or am I thinking? I'm thinking Wheelie. When you said Scooter, I was thinking Wheelie. Yes. Nice. So my comic shop is known around whatnot as well in the comic live stream stuff as the number one seller of blind bags in the country. And so that gets publishers excited. So they buy like 10,000. They'll buy like 10,000. I think they bought thousands. 10,000 sounds like a lot. But they bought, I want to say 3,000 of the Daredevil. They sold out of the Daredevil. They did the Battle Beast, and Battle Beast is where they really got the notoriety because they kept selling them and kept selling them and kept selling them, and they got the attention of Robert Kirkman. And so, and Robert Kirkman has not called them out by name, but they're the only ones who do it the way that Kirkman was describing it. How impressed he was with how many people were, how the shop was doing it. And let me see what Devastator looks like here. We gotta pull this back a little bit. Pull it back one time. Get some Devastator. Get the big pose of him. Forming. Can we get the one of him forming? We're just going to turn this way down. Oh my goodness. There we go. No. So I did not get to watch the whole thing. Because I kept stopping to just draw the scene that I wanted to draw. So I'm trying to look for just some details of what Devastator looks like. And he looks very much different in, I guess that was the first shot of Devastator. Do they show him in the full? Or maybe they won't show him in the full until after he kicks Grimlock out of the sky here. They transform. He looks up. Kaboomski. There we go. Can we go back? And I just need to see some of the robot type stuff. Okay. Got that in my head. Kaboomski. Oh. All right. All right. So he's got the bulldozer over here. That'll be the bulldozer. And he's got a couple of levels of mech over here. We won't go too crazy on it. But I do want to see his head again because he looks up here. Just want to get him when he looks up. There we go. So he's got the little thing up here. I don't know. Can you guys see that? Can you see what I'm using as let's get the wires untangled, not more tangled. Untangled. Yeah. So it's been a busy weekend, and then it ended up with a busy day. We were trying to get some rest from the busy weekend of celebrating my son's graduation, my youngest son's graduation. And but we had a church meeting tonight, and so I did what I could to catch up on some Alpha Red stuff. I'm not going to do too much detail. I'll get to more detail maybe after we get the poses. After we get the poses going. This foot was always stupid. The right foot, it was like a bulldozer type thing, and then they had like two little pegs down here holding his foot up. I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that over there. But yeah, no, I'm super excited. So they said that Kirkman, they assume, will be watching because they tag him in stuff, and he will post it. He will pin it to the to his Twitter and things like that. So, all right, I feel better about that, even though I misremembered. I thought that he came down, kicked him in the chest or in the back, and that was me misremembering. Obviously. And so let's just kind of skip ahead here. Oh, we got to do this scene, right? We got to do this scene where he transforms and he jumps up and starts shooting. Come on. Here it is. Are you guys ready? I don't want to turn it up because I don't want, I don't want to get too, whatever. Here we go. Ready? He gets up. And we got to do, there it is. There it is. Just maybe another second. There we go. All right. So I have done this as a remark. So I don't want to take the whole frame as the I don't want to just redraw the frame like I did with the remark that I did. I accidentally bought an extra copy of Transformers, whatever the one Optimus Prime and Megatron were fighting in the new Skybound version. And so I didn't want to waste the money, I'm not going to ask them to buy it back because I was dumb enough to buy it twice. So, all right. We're going to have to erase a little bit there because it doesn't have the oomph that I want. I do want the oomph, but there's a lot going on. So his arm is stretched way out. All right. His arm is stretched way out. Let me get caught up here on what you guys are saying. Ray is in the house. Ray McKay, the Transformers movie is still my all-time favorite Transformers movie. Amen to that, sir. There is none better. Ray McKay says, I can quote the whole thing. Yep, you should see the beginning of the thread where Fong and Brother Benny are going back and forth, trading lines. Huge influence on me. You and me both. You and me both. Fong says, Scooter stands holding, opening the Matrix with Optimus Prime's voice in the background saying, arise, Scooterus Prime. Yes, yes, yes. Brother Fong says, Ray, you're going to be at Comic-Con? Mike says, how does the cover feel drawing wise? It feels good. I think they've kind of perfected it, especially the Skybound. I have a couple of Battle Beast covers. I got 2 Battle Beast covers down here, and I think I have an Invincible, but it feels good. Feels good. So I'm happy with it. Brother Jay Scott's in the house. What's up, James? Happy Sunday to everyone. Alpha Raiders are checking in. Jay Scott, what's going on? He says hello. Mike says hello to Jay Scott. Brother Funk says maybe another cover should be Grimlock kicking Unicorn's butt. Who's Unicorn? Unicron. Yes, we have to do a Unicron. Unicron as the robot, of course. You got the touch. That's right, sir. That's right. You got the power. All right, so we're gonna try to make sure that we have. Let's see how we. Maybe it is like the upshot that makes it so cool. Okay, like we're trying to get the feel without like aping the whole thing here, but that's gonna be tough because there's not much room, and it's kind of epic because of like how high he boosted himself up. No, the cover feels good, Mike. I have some old covers, and man, they are slippery. They don't feel like they can hold ink at all. Feels like you're just gonna be. I might just have to just copy the whole darn thing because I don't know how to make it. They just picked the best angle for the whole darn thing. We'll try it their way, and then and see if I can't mess with it a little bit to make it just a little bit more unique. Man, you can see the under of his foot, the underneath of his foot there to kind of get the whole thing. And maybe he'll here. Maybe we'll do it this way, where he's going to be shooting kind of at us instead of to the side. We'll do that. We'll see if that will make it more unique. So what I'm doing here with the perspective here, like if I'm using my eye to look down the barrel. That is what I'm picturing Optimus Prime doing. And then we'll just work with that angle and make his fist and his arm and everything else kind of match whatever it needs to in order to sell the fact that he's looking down the barrel through the barrel to shoot at whatever he's got in his scopes, which are the Insecticons. Or did he just hit the Insecticons? Just shooting the triple changer guy. Yeah, Ray, you'll enjoy the first couple of chats because I unsurprisingly had technical difficulties, and so I was late. And Brother Benny and Brother Fong were just crushing it with the lines from the movie. Trying to lift up his arm a little bit more so I can straighten out his arm just for the effect. And then maybe we'll bring his foot down just a little bit, just because we're changing the angle. We're gonna give him a fist pump over here, even though in the actual, it looks like he's got his hand open. That's what I wanted to use this pose. Faux show. And I wanted to have him and Megatron fighting. We'll see how that looks. But right now we're just kind of getting the poses down, because I do want to get through all 10 covers. And if you're joining us late, I already started drawing a couple of other covers before the stream. So this is what I've been working on, chipping away at just a little bit, probably a little bit more than I should have, as I was trying to work on Alpha Red. But you know, sometimes whatever is getting you the most excited is what you should be working on. Things have deadlines. Like this has a deadline of Tuesday, whereas Alpha Red, in my mind, has a deadline of July to be done with all the artwork, all the line work for the artwork. It's going to be pretty close, pretty close. It was supposed to be the beginning of July, but with my son graduating, and we had his graduation party here at my house in the yard, and that has taken up so much of my brain space. Out of town guests and all that good stuff. All right, it's not as I had hoped. Let's bring this down a little bit more. That does take away from the angle that I was using for the gun there. But I feel like his chest was too big for the perspective that we wanted here, because we wanted the legs to be close to us. So this would be his shoulder here. So however, I'm going to have to do the perspective to sell that shoulder. And then his head is just going to have to peek out. Peeky. Right out the top here. That's the unforgiving nature of the mechanical, the robot thing. It's not like we can draw it a little squishy, but there's only so squishy that our brains will accept, methinks. I'm gonna bring this down just a little bit more. But yeah, so if you guys have not already downloaded the Whatnot app, that is where I will be on Tuesday starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, and they're going to go until 3 a.m. Eastern time. And I am way too old to put in, what would that be? That's 7 hours of drawing. And I have some things to do on Wednesday, so I can't stay out too late. Can't stay too late with my local comic shop. And that is, if you're new to the stream right now, that's why I'm doing this, because my comic shop asked me to participate in their live stream on Tuesday as they prepare for the launch of the Mask blind bags. So I don't know what the blind bag situation is. It sounds like different companies do blind bags a little different, where some you just get one comic, in each blind bag, and you might get a rare one. Whereas I think Robert Kirkman gives you more than one. And with Battle Beast, they gave you issue number 2 with issue number 1. I was very jealous because I enjoyed issue number 1, but I did not want to take my chances and not get a number 2. And I think that pushed back the release of issue number 2 also, because people were finding out that they were included in the blind bag. That turned out a little better. All right. That's good. That's good. I'm just going to roll this. Let this roll while I pull up the next blank. Let's see here. Oh, man, that's a good shot, too. That's a good shot. But I already have one of Optimus. Oh, man, that's good. Just got to keep going. Let's see. I want to do one where there's the Megatron version of that. Why throw away your life so recklessly? Come on, come on. That's a wicked cool. Let's go back. Let's go back. I like the angle. I like the angle on that. Oh, no. I like the upward angle. I thought they were going to do it quicker. Here we go. That's just kind of a badass kind of a pose here. And they do a great job of reminding us how big the robots are by always making it like an undershot. And I think that's what is lost sometimes when I'm drawing it, because I always want to draw them like upright and normal. But that's not how they're presented in the cartoon here. We're always looking up at them so that they look enormous. We'll just start off with the direct image and then see if we can't change it up a little bit to kind of make it my own here. So yeah, if you are not on Whatnot yet and you plan to download it, find me there. I am Alpha Red Comic, James Q Artist on that. And you'll see that I put up a store there already. I don't know how easy or hard it will be to sell stuff there, but I like how easy it was for me to upload all the issues of Alpha Red. So anybody could get caught up on Alpha Red by going to my Whatnot store. And that is something that you can do through Starcross. So the Starcross guys have a hard time keeping up with all the things, having stuff in stock. So all right, so we got the angle, right? We got the scale, and all this makes it look very, very cool. Like when you're doing this stuff for nostalgia, the more directly you can connect your image with what someone might remember. Really helps to get the gets you moving. So let's make a big fist right there. It's not in the picture, but it's kind of how we'll make it our own here. And then it'll get bigger as it goes down here. Yeah, it's good paper, Michael. Let's see what I missed. Cole King is in the house. What's going on? Hey, brother, great to see you. Great to see you here, brother Cole King. Brother Fong in the house saying, fun fact, the touch was originally intended to be one of the Rocky movies. Nice. I knew that it would have been great for Rocky too. And Rocky was planned at one point to be on the G.I. Joe team, like Sergeant Slaughter. How cool would that be? Reverend Saber in the house. What's going on, Rod? Good evening, everybody. Good evening. What's going on, Reverend Saber? Jay Scott saying, hey, it's Brother Rod. All right. All caught up. So if you guys are just popping in, I am going to be streaming on Whatnot. And these covers are going to be for that stream. I was invited to draw a couple of covers for their live stream. And they say that Mr. Robert Kirkman will likely tune in. And so that was one of the selling points. They said, draw it up really good, and maybe he can tap you for drawing an issue or two, a fill-in issue of Transformers, which would be a dream. It would be, that's definitely on the bucket list. Not for everybody, because all the perspective stuff is not. I just need some underwear. I need to see Megatron's underwear thing here to see if there are any mechanical things. Nope, just kind of and it just gets bigger down here, the perspective, and we're still underneath because we're teeny tiny and they're giant robots, so everything gets bigger, the perspective gets bigger and bigger towards the bottom here. And this will be still black though. All right. How many more blank covers do we have? So what I'm doing now is just kind of sketching them out, guys. That's why we're keeping it loose. Filling up all 10 that I promised them that I would do. And we gotta make sure we have one for Unicron. All right, we'll do one more Megatron. I have 3 more blanks, and we'll go through them when I get done. So I'll do one more Megatron, one Unicron, and one Hot Rod. What do you guys think? Or a Starscream? Oh man, maybe Megatron only gets that one. Oh, he takes one in the side. That's a good. That would be a good scene. That would be a good picture where Megatron shoots at him here. That might be another one here. Oh man, can I get just a half a second back where I can see the scope thing? And that would be fantastic. There we go. Ho. If we can get that, guys. If we can get that. I never noticed that, but like he's holding it with his hand up top. Like when I freeze framed some of these things to kind of get some of the details, they went all out with this with the animation, with all the details and stuff. Just the little things like that where he's holding the cannon there. All right, that's his fist here. This is his underwear thing. But like for him to be holding the top of the cannon, that's next level. That's attention to detail that as I would draw, I would probably forget to add. Ryan from Zebra Comics is in the house. Hey man, looks good. I always miss your Sunday streams. I apologize. I try to make it as predictable as possible. So 8 o'clock Eastern. So I think you're Central, maybe Central time down yonder way. But so that'd be 7 down in the Texas area. But man, so there just so much attention to detail is what is impressive in all of these shots. It's no wonder our imaginations were sparked, all the inspiration from all of this. So I am hopeful that that this will catch the eye of Mr. Kirkman. Maybe we'll do a campaign to get him to let me draw one issue, a fill-in issue. I don't know how much money they make, but I doubt if they could support my family. I am not in a place that my wife doesn't work, so they would have to support me and 4 other people to get me to quit my job. But I'd be willing to take some vacation time and try to crank out an issue of Transformers or G.I. Joe or Spider-Man, Batman, Ninja Turtles. Was it Mike? Were you saying that you thought it would be relatively easy to get the opportunity to draw Ninja Turtles? I think they've been pretty consistent with the art team. Like the first dozen were by the same artist, it seemed like. All right. How cool is that? Hopefully I can make that work. I know I was thinking that I was going to kind of make it mine, but that's such a cool pose. I might just take as much of it as I can, because I want those mama berries to be strong. All right. We got 2 Optimus Primes, 2 Megatrons. Let's do a Hot Rod. Were you guys ever a fan of Hot Rod? Because he's coming up here. He's coming up here to... Don't do it, Hot Rod. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, man, so good. So good. Oh, that scene was awesome. It was always cool. Did he just grab his tush? Megatron just reached around and gave Optimus Prime a squeeze. I seen that. I seen that. I seen that. Oh no, no. Let's do a hot rod. Yeah, that's not the Windows hot rod. Oh, I wanted to do a hot rod. Yeah, it's towards the end anyways. Let's skip towards the end where he opens the matrix. Rise, Rodimus Prime. So we'll see how much I remember here. How do I make it as epic? Oh, this is Ultra Magnus not getting the job done. Oh, how easily he got toasted. With this, you shall become my slave. Raw. Come on. All right. We'll go all the way. I appreciate you guys hanging out as I do this. I couldn't think of something else to draw because my brain was just thinking about this. Did he open the matrix yet? No. He's... Yeah, they got to get in. They got to get in. And so I thought, when am I going to have time to draw all these 10 things? And so I just had to spend this hour. Is it an hour almost up? Oh my goodness, it's almost up already. I did start late. 5 minutes late. Come on. Here we go. He transforms. Let's go. We're almost here. Here it is. Here it is. This is what's in my head. All right. So we got little head. We got arms out. Got matrix here. All right. He's got his hands. It's knuckles. I don't think this is the knuckle part yet. He doesn't put his fingers in the sockets, the whole finger sockets. So he has this design there, and then the pipes, and then he just had a cool design. Like he had whatever the collar thing was. Then he's got the wings on the back. Rodimus Prime was definitely a cool design for the cartoon. The toy, I don't remember whether the toy was good or not. And I know that the Rodimus Prime toy was pretty lame. Like the transforming function was like the legs were just like straight. They slid right under the trailer. Am I remembering that right? What am I missing? Ryan says, nah, I'm just distracted by life outside the internet. Reverend Save says, he's only the best one. Yeah. A fan of Hot Rod, but not of Rodimus Prime. That's what I've just said, Brother Fong. We're on the same level. Look at Reverend Saber throwing it down. The best one. Yeah. He's got the macho stance as he's pulling it out. Come on, man. Oh, I was going to ask you guys about Masters of the Universe. Masters of the Universe. A couple of you guys said you were hot to trot. I don't see Ernest. Maybe Ernest is at watching Masters of the Universe. So I did hear mostly good reviews on it, right? So definitely want to. I'm definitely curious. He goes and he grabs it. You got the touch. Oh, you guys aren't seeing it. I need his underwear thing. Okay, his underwear does have like some kind of more designy designy functions here. All right, maybe they'll give me a little bit more underwear. Oh, look at him, he's growing. Oh boy. All right, we don't want quite Rodimus Prime yet. Not quite yet. Oh yeah, I get the chills just watching it, man. I don't know if you guys got the goosebumps. I just got the goosebumps just as he grabbed it. You got the power. Like every time I watch the He-Man trailer and he does the I have the power, I get the goosebumps. I don't know what it is. But I want it to be good. I want Masters of the Universe to be good. Because I want to see it. And I probably will see it. I just don't know if I will recruit my anyone of my family to come with me and subject them to possibly woke stuff. I heard there was some inappropriate. They lean into He-Man and Skeletor are attracted to each other. No, he looks like Rodimus Prime now. No, he's got to have. Yeah, he's got to have the baby face. Less lines on his face. When he becomes Rodimus, he has like the extra lines like coming off his nose. That makes him look a little older. Like in real life. The old lines. The old man lines. I think his little nub on his helmet thing changes a little bit. But yeah. You got the power. Nobody watched Masters of the Universe. Like I said, I want it to be good. I'm hoping that it's good. So much light that comes out of here. Oh, very specific. Very specific light coming out of here. Brother Fong says every episode during season 3 was Rodimus lamenting how he wasn't as good as Optimus Prime. So sad. So sad. So sad. Yeah, I definitely always liked the look of Rodimus Prime. Him and Daniel. Actually, I have one if you guys are checking in late. So I'll show you all the other ones that I have. So I'm down to my last one, so I might as well. You guys might as well stick it out. Stick it out with me because we're going to do Unicron. And then I'll go over the 10 sketches that I'm going to be chipping away here at from now until Tuesday at 8 p.m. where I go on the whatnot. Ooh, don't do that. I was going to make a mistake there. Oh, he's still inside. They're all inside the giant Unicron. But we need to see Unicron transforming. Graw weep not weep ninny bomb. Graw weep not weep ninny bomb. I forget. I'm missing a syllable in there. It sounds like. Graw weep now weep ninny bomb. Here it is. Yeah. You remember this? Crazy. So it came out in August, is what my research was saying. August 8th, 1986. I was 11 years old and jealous as heck when my buddy Deron Lee And I think he went with Sherman Braxton. They said they went to see it twice. I could not believe it. Like, I didn't even get to see it once. You guys got to see it twice. Let's see it. Wow. Oh, no. I meant to pause, not... I hit fast forward like a dummy. Like the opposite of what I want to do. Instead of pausing, I hit fast forward. No, go ahead. Okay, no, that was much cooler. Let's go back. Go back 10 seconds. A little bit like that. Kind of like that, but we got to see more of them. That is kind of cool, though. Like, maybe I will do, like, he's like so... Like, you can't hardly see the tippy top of his head. Like, where would his arms be? Let's just go back. Let's see if that would be a cool one. Something like that. Whoa. But like his whole body. All right, so we got the hand with the fist down here. The forearm. Shoulder. Barreling chest here. It's underwear out here. As it gets closer to you, it's like kaboomski. Getting bigger. You just see his teeny tiny little head up here. The horns. The evil, maniacal, big baddie that he is. Big baddie that he is. That is going to be fire, I think. All right, that's going to be it. Let me just take a snapshot of that so I have it for later. For some more details. Details. Let me see. All right. That is going to be it for the sketching of it. If you guys haven't hit the like button yet, please hit the like button. And if you haven't already downloaded the Whatnot app, I will be on the Funky Town Comics and Vinyl live stream. So that's my local comic shop. Funky Town is what they're called. Funky Town Comics and Vinyl. Go there. Look for me on Tuesday around 8 p.m. 8 p.m. is when they started. They're so laid back. I wish they would be a little bit more like, hey, could you be here from 8 to 10, 8 to 11? And I'd say, sure, let's do it. Like anytime from 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. I was like, say what? That's not going to be close to 3 a.m. I promise you that. You got like the demon wings. So good. The design, so good. So Whatnot it is. All right. So here are the 10 covers. Are you ready? Let's get them. All right. That's the Unicron. The Unicron you just saw. Let's go. Hot Rod. You got the power. We got the Megatron. The ominous Megatron from below. We got the Starscream. This is from where they break into the Autobot ship headed towards Earth. And Megatron transforms and So I didn't realize. I forgot. So I thought it was a one-handed. I did think it was a one-handed shooting of all the Autobots. But as I watched it, he starts off with two hands and then he goes to one hand. So it's crazy. Brother Patrick Daniel, better late than never. Hey, Alpha Raiders, just got back from Masters of the Universe. Great movie. All right. I was just asking if anybody saw Masters of the Universe. I heard it was good. I heard it was a little goofy. So we shall see. I will probably go see it. But here's Mr. Megatron shooting at Optimus Prime before their battle. This is just a random Optimus Prime. This is before I got the idea to watch the movie, to kind of have those scenes like pop up back in my head. J. Scott says, "Boss pencil, sir. Well done. Thank you, brothers." J. Scott. This is Soundwave ejecting his tapes, and I just wanted to draw Ravage. I don't think I've ever drawn Ravage, so I'm gonna put his foot all the way behind. That will look even cooler. Look, friend, find, look behind. Just made me think of that. I don't know why. Behind. But that's where his leg will be. That's Ravage. That is the Optimus Prime pose. Maybe we will keep the hand a little bit closer to the original. It's just kind of sailing back here. The hand is just sailing back here. I'll have to come up with maybe a cool sailing hand. And this is Grimlock coming down on your boy Devastator. I'll have to look up some more detail on the old Devastator, and this is supposed to be Swoop Swing. That was my original thought. Maybe I'll take out Swoop Swing just to get the whole Devastator foot. So we all know now, if you watch the stream, he picks up his leg and pow, hits Grimlock. But this rod, if you're still around, this was the other hot rod. I just got it. Why Revan Saber likes hot rod, because his name is Rodney. So I got you, brother Revan Saber. But this is him in that corridor as they see the ship approaching. And maybe I should draw the ship from back here. Whatever the synthesizer thing, but maybe with a little blast thing in the thing. What? How cool would that be if I could make all that work? They're coming, right? They are coming on the way home. But that's it, guys. That is it. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me again on a Sunday evening. I hope your weekend went well. I hope you are prepared for the week. And I hope that you're downloading the Whatnot app and following me at Alpha Red Comic over there, and tuning into my draw stream at my local comic shop under the Whatnot username, Funky Town Comics and Vinyl. That's where I'll be on Tuesday, and hopefully you will see much more of these more finished renditions of these covers. So if that is it, I will see you guys next week. Until then, grace and peace. We out.
From the shadows he rises with courage in his heart, a beacon of hope. He's ready to start with faith as his armor and a fire in his soul. Alpha Red stands tall, fulfilling his role. Alpha Red, the hero we need. With the power of faith, he'll always succeed. Fighting darkness, he'll never dread. For the world is safe with fights for the righteous, his mission and work. Guided by God with strength from above, he battles the darkness with unyielding love. Alpha Red, the hero we need. With the power of faith, he'll always succeed. Fighting darkness, he'll never dread. For the world is safe with Alpha Red, Alpha Red. When the night seems too long and hope seems so far, look to the skies, you'll see his bright star. With a prayer and a promise, he faces the fight. Alpha Red shines through, the beacon of light. Alpha Red, the hero we need. With the power of faith, he'll always succeed. Fighting darkness, he'll never dread. For the world is safe with Alpha Red. So stand tall with courage, let your faith lead the way. With Alpha Red beside us, we'll see a brighter day. For evil may tremble, but never forget, the world is protected by our hero, Alpha Red. Alpha Red. Alpha Red.